He pick up any instrument and play it.
How bad was Miss Kelly?
What?
Great. I got two of those stories. Can I go in right here?
Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, with Kirk. Kirk was a freshman.
Yeah.
I'm a senior. And I don't know if you know how small Kirk is, but he's a small guy. And when you talked about the hazing earlier.
Yeah.
So the hazing was still going on. We had a guy, we had a classmate, Derek Coleman. We called him Space.
Space Monkey.
Because he was way out there. He acted
okay.
He was
He was a little different.
out there. He was the linebacker. That was, he did all that.
Space.
So he was a big bully. So each time he saw Kirk, he would want to mess with him or haze him. And Kirk would run to me for protection, or more or less like to leave me alone because I'm the peacemaker. So Kirk was so small, Kirk would just jump on me like a kid. You know what I mean? And I can literally hold him.
Right.
Like, and I'm leave him alone, Space. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And Kirk would be like, yeah. You know, like,
that's true.
Yeah, leave me
you know
alone.
what I'm
Yeah, what he
saying?
said.
You know, so that's why with Kirk. Now with Miss Kelly, senior year, got my classes in. I need an elective. I got too much time. I'm at school. So I try to go in Miss Kelly class and join the choir.
Yeah.
I'm in there a day or two, I'm singing, and she would hit a note and everything and try to put me with the basses, and like, hold on, something not right. So it just kept moving me around. Something not right. I couldn't hold a note. She
caught it.
Literally, she stopped, huh?
She caught it.
She caught it, yeah. She caught it. She like, oh. And like on the third day, she said, baby, she just stopped. The whole class, everybody in there, the choir.
That's what
She said,
do.
baby, you tried, thank you. But you go back out there on that football field and holler. No. That's all you doing in here is hollering. You go back out there on that football field, thank you for coming out. I was like,
You have to walk down the choir steps.
I was like, cold. I was like, that was cold. I was like, that was cold, Miss Kelly. I got up and left.
Man, that was it. Grand opening, grand closing.
Grand closing. That was critiquing right there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Y'all just don't know, man. When Kirk got started, he didn't know I ain't throwing no shade on him or nothing, but he just took her choir. That was her choir.
He directed it, played all the
That's
music.
all that first album.
Kirk Franklin and the
Really?
family. Kirk Franklin and the
Comes out
family
of
is
here.
our choir.
That was our
Really?
album choir.
David, man.
Darryl Brown is the preacher down there to do the Sunday songs.
At New Breed.
He the preacher.
Wow.
All that was
classmates,
from
man.
our classmates.
Wow, that is amazing.
We all had all that talent.
That's OD Wide.
It's
Yeah,
OD
and see, again, man, that's why, man, people have to hear these stories, man. If not, then, people just going by and imagine me living and dying, right? And not hearing any of this, man. These are jewels, man, that you're getting.
At this time, I mean, it's so much, like you say, what I'm saying, with the choir, everything is so serious and so real.
Right.
But I'm saying, man, we didn't know how good we was for
man, no
everything.
clue.
Choir.
Because everybody was good.
Everybody.
Everybody's on a certain level.
Mr. Eastman.
It's like just having fun, but which want to be the best, but everybody on an equal ground.
Yeah.
I don't know as good as you are until you start competing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I remember being at, I think it was Greenbrier, and when you walked into the gym, you walked in with somebody else. And when you walked in, I walked right off. And I went and sat down in the stands and watched. And the only thing that I knew you from at that time was basketball. That's it.
Yeah.
I knew you from basketball at that time. Didn't have a clue that you played football.
I get that a lot.
Well, let me tell you this though. So I'm doing my research on you as far as basketball, right? And how you came up, and I explained this to Don Hutchison. So there's a thing called like the rabbit hole, right? And sometimes you go down that rabbit hole and you forget what you were initially researching. And I'm looking up research on Derek Daniels. I see a game against OD Wide, and I see Philander Newton in there. I'm like, okay, Then I just typed your name in and then just started going from there. And man, you was putting up some damn numbers in basketball. Let me tell you.
16 a game.
Man.
I forgot. I didn't believe that.
And who the hell is Frank Holt?
G-Man.
G-Man.
Who
That's
the
why I
hell
want
is
to wait. I'm
Frank
going to bring
Holt?
him.
That's one be dunking.
It's like,
I nicknamed it G.
Yeah.
It should have been bread and butter. Because you and him, man, was putting in some work
Hey,
down
man,
there.
Fernando gonna get you about 16, 17 points a game.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, like some rough got points.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna be banging.
We had a
That
game.
wasn't even his thing, man. Baseball was his thing.
But listen,
Man, he played all sports, man.
Baseball was his thing, though.
we had a game against Wheatley,
Houston Wheatley.
and it was like 3 overtime and 22 dunks in this game. The game was so good, I'm getting caught right here at half court because this how fast it's going. I'm getting the ball. Fernando throw me the ball. Fernando gonna throw me the ball. I'm gonna throw it to Frank. Frank taking off. You know what I'm saying? Frank taking off.
Yeah.
It just this how it was. He hit me. He soon Fernando get it. He hit me. I hit Frank. We going
And
back
I'm
and
saying
forth.
it. That's all I'm
We
saying. It's
going.
like I saw like they wasn't getting back.
So,
More or less, and once again, like you say, baseball my thing. I have the arm.
got the arm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm getting a rebound, and I'm telling Frank, just take off.
Man.
You know?
G-Man.
Yeah, G-Man.
How you get that nickname? What is that
I
from?
nicknamed him because I knew a guy named Frankie G,
Yeah, Frankie
which
G.
was a friend of ours uncle.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe's uncle.
Yeah, Frankie
So
G.
his name was Frankie. They
G,
called him
Rob
Frankie
Lowe.
G, but they know nothing about it. So I started calling him Frankie G.
Yeah.
Frankie
And
G.
then
Frank came out of
on
nowhere.
the court, it became G-Man.
Yeah.
G,
Are you on
man.
varsity as a sophomore?
Oh, yeah, I started.
As a sophomore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got sophomore of the year.
You know, this was in Nebraska and in Lamar. Because of sophomores starting at the West Side Lions tournament and you looking at Super 8 tournament, you're looking on the program like, man, if you're a sophomore, he got to be good. And sure enough, he fit in the bill. I go to a game up in Nebraska when I'm in college, I go to a high school game, I see that they got 3 sophomores starting and whatever else, seniors or whatever else. And man, when I tell you that they were garbage, right? So then I went to Lamar, pretty much the same thing, the high school games that I went to. And I said, from that moment on, I will never go to a high school game. That changed, but go to a high school game where the town is named after the basketball team because their sophomores ain't good. Where I'm from, if you start as a freshman or a sophomore, you cold.
Yeah,
You cold.
exactly.
So you must have been something as a sophomore.
Look,
He was Tim, man. That's what I said.
listen, my moment came, like I told you, how I love basketball and
Yeah, he
track.
love basketball.
When Flanders said, like, I'm finally starting, and he did like that, so as my freshman year, we get a new head coach in Wichita.
Who y'all coach?
I mean,
Jones.
Coach
Jones.
Coach Jones.
Jones say.
What's his name? Herbert Jones?
Jones say,
Willie, it was Willie A. Jones.
everything is trying to cook. Like you playing Kansas City,
Cowboy.
you trying to build a team.
Cowboy.
You trying to build a team for Dumbo.
Right. Oh yeah, true.
So they got a press. So he say, I'm moving you to Boston. Coach Tucker say, don't do it. You gonna limit yourself. You gonna stop scoring and want to pass the ball all the time, or what you call it?
Coach Tucker, so he tried to talk you out
he
of that.
JV coach. But the other coach was like, man, I need you, man. You ready? And I feel like I'm ready. I'm like, Philander, it's my time.
Wow.
This is what I always waited to play
He
it with
loved
us.
basketball. He
Man,
played
look,
other sports.
But this
He
is
played
love,
other-
though.
Look.
This is love.
Man,
His
they
first
got
love is basketball.
Little Ford.
I don't know if Darryl Browder did it for him.
No, Darryl did it. Look,
Now.
little, I mean, Roger Ford, Little Fred, and Perkins. These my boys. Now back in the day, they had a press. They played like a 1-2-2. They had the press out today. You know, Little Fred wasn't but like this. So we at Wilkinson Ground. It's sold out. I'm looking. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm like how Randy was when Randy say he shot that ball. Now, when they throw the ball in, man, the man run up on me and do some little gorilla stuff. Hit the floor like that, did like that.
He ready.
Boy, I took off. I took off around the corner. When I took off, boy, they trapped me, man. I was looking for Flanders or whoever.
Help me.
Big Ford, go right. Somebody come get this ball from me, man. So the coach pulled me back out. He set me down. He like, you all right? And he like, flounder the coach. He's like, you all right? I'm looking straight like, yeah. I just got to see, I got to get my mind right. But,
Right.
But when I got back in the game, it's over.
You got to check it off.
Yeah, because y'all were out raised playing big boys. It was just when a moment finally comes,
right there.
when you finally have that final moment, or what you call it, and like I said, when I started playing with them, averaging 8 points.
Yeah.
8 points, 7 assists, 2 steals. Oh, man, this is where I'm supposed to be.
Man, how is it watching y'all boys, man? I mean, this is your boys on the court here.
Man, I love going to their games.
Man, we already knew what they can do.
Yeah, they was our friends. So,
Exactly.
And I used to like to watch basketball. I ain't never played basketball.
Yeah.
But
your boys out there, though.
I never missed a game. Like when he was a senior, he was a junior, I never missed a game. We had a good team that year with G-Man and you know who I like though? Adam Powell.
Yeah.
Man, Gooch. Big Gooch. Man, he gonna get you about 15, 16. Dirty money, man. I mean, like, bang money, you know what I'm saying? Because you weren't thinking about Newt. Man, Newt finna get you about 15, 16 points.
Watch it.
Go ahead.
Flat, tell me about the first time I slammed when we playing Wichita Falls.
Uh-oh. As a sophomore?
What? I was slamming in 8th grade. But look, I caught a slam, and I looked on Flair, the ball up jumping. Man, I get the ball again. I come down, I try to take off. I don't know, I was by the top of the key. I can't damn what.
Free throw line or something.
I don't know what I was feeling so good.
But Fort always had some decent athletes.
Man,
decent.
Wait.
Until lately.
Well, speaking of that, and this is what I want you to do, Chop. For people that don't know, man, explain to them. Good point. How Wilkinson Ground was back then, man.
Okay, like they put that there when I was like in I say the 9th grade.
No, it was older than
8. Because we used to have to go way out here to Bentley Field House. Way over there, where Farrington Field.
Ooh, you couldn't
and
get
then they built that. No, they built that. When they built that?
That would have been 79.
Like 84.
No,
it was like 84. They built it like 84. 83, 84.
You did.
That when they put that there. 83. I was about when I was like
we was in there.
When I was at Forest Oak. When I was in 8th grade.
Hey, I ain't trying to stump on you, Chop, but it was 79 though.
It was 79.
Yeah, 79.
79. Okay, 80 early. Okay.
Playing that early. I mean,
but explain that field.
Well, yeah, you absolutely right because I remember when Forest Oak we started playing there. Forest Oak started playing there. Yeah, we started playing a volleyball game right there. When I was like in the 8th grade, 7th grade, we okay.
Because I go to the game.
About 81.
You go to a game now, it's nothing but orange that you see.
you see the seats.
Man.
You see the seats. So explain how it was back then to be watching your boys play.
Man, come on, man. It was lovely.
The ladies.
Oh, man, we finna get sharp. Everybody finna put on their little boots, polos. You got your other cats coming on the other side of town thinking they fresh. But we finna be up in there, and back then, like that year, it always came down to Wide and Dunbar. When that game was played, man.
Packed.
The whole town finna come out, man. We gonna have,
And not only that, like I said, when we were playing,
It was
we was anxious to go see other people play.
Yeah.
For instance, if we weren't playing and there was another good game going on,
Come on, man. We're gonna go.
we're going to Wilkinson Grind.
Yeah.
We're going to go because it was like the place to be.
It was the
A
spot,
nice
yeah.
social hangout.
Like I say, we want to put on our good clothes.
Man, sound with me.
Had a girl turn
Okay,
in.
wait, hey, what was the good clothes back then? I heard you say the boots, the polo.
Starch, polo,
Levi's.
whatever you had. You just wanted to look good.
Yeah.
You had a
We
London
wasn't
fall.
sagging,
You had to have a
you know.
London fall jacket.
A London fall.
Members
Now
only jacket.
you gotta have
Members
five,
only.
You
Members
gotta
only.
have 5 polo
Hey, we gonna
jackets.
run those.
You gotta have
Klein.
you a cocksucker.
Calvin Klein.
And you gotta have it like this. And when you have your cocksucker, you got to be clean. Now see, when you're at Wilkinson, they got a Wilkinson grind. Now this is a wall. You gotta put your foot up on it. Like if you're not doing that, you don't supposed to be at Wilkinson.
That's
See
the
the
Wilkes.
line tournament. The
Whataburger, the Dr. Pepper tournament.
if the girls got on riding boots, them riding pants, on,
Rocky Mountain.
and if you ain't got no, see everybody got some ropers.
The
If you ain't got no boots, if your boots ain't tight and you ain't got no. See, if you thought you were bow-legged, you sure thought you was in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this was, and when today when I go in there, and I see how they dressing, like you say, you see nothing but orange. I said, man, these people look like they just got out of bed.
Yeah.
But it's like
no school spirit.
Wait, hold up, man. Hold up. Let me talk about the second time. The second time I seen Philander Newton, right? Okay, I'm talking about out and about, right? So we about to play against Dunbar. It's you and another guy, shorter than you, right? Well, who ain't? But you and another guy, about his build, right? He's a little bit darker than him. And our bench is over there, right? On that side over there. Stadium is packed, right? Got two guys right there in that corner. Right there. One got a hoodie on with a big jersey on, got 49 on it, right? Man, number one supporters right there in that corner. You got one person yelling in this whole place, how y'all feel? And everybody said, fired up. You can hear his voice over everybody. How y'all feel? Fired up. What's the word? Who? Dog, it was like giving me chills now, man. Like, how can I hear his voice over all these people in here? And you know what? We pulled off that game. Man. And do you remember the other guy that you was with?
I don't know if it was Bubby. I don't know.
I
don't know.
Man, I can hear your voice over everyone in there. You want to talk about school spirit, man? You out of school this time. You out of school.
Right.
You came back.
And you know what? Man. That's that leadership I know that he pulled from. See, we had a little crew we called the Blue Dog.
The Blue Dog.
You know, when you see us come,
man.
And we used to have a saying, a party ain't a party and a club ain't a club unless you got Big Bub. Now that was just like, he was like our symbol.
Who's
He
Big
was
Bub?
like
Daniel Simmons.
Okay.
He ended up being a quarterback when
It was like we competed.
Yeah.
Everybody thought we competed for quarterback position. But we best friends. You know what I mean?
Be laughing.
And he was another guy that I kind of grew up with. We played pee-wee ball and then separated as far as school and everything a little bit. But yeah, we met back up at Wide. At the beginning, we competed for quarterback. He Rosemont, I'm Forest Oak.
Sure.
But I won a position. Okay?
He didn't have the ball.
But yet,
He had a what?
man, Bubba was this, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
When you looking at them, both of you like,
You don't look the same.
Bubba
I
had
had
on.
position, man.
Hey, man,
I ran the offense. They can say size doesn't matter, man. I ran that offense. It was my offense.
We say you a freak.
You are a
Either
freak,
way.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were best friends also. So he kept the glue together.
Yeah.
You know, and like I didn't have brothers. Like you say, they all
man,
said they
Fernando
had
was
brothers
serious.
and
He
everything.
was serious all the time.
Whatever.
Bubby be playing.
They were my brothers.
But he was all about why.
That's what I learned about
Brother gonna be all
brotherhood
about
from
why.
my teammates.
Yeah.
You know,
he
from
all
every
in.
team that I was on. I mean, they say they look up to me or whatever. I'm looking up to them or looking down, whatever. It's like, but you my brother.
It's
I
almost
don't
like
see
you
me
had an
down.
army mentality, man. I mean, your
He
parents
did.
being in the
I'm like,
military.
I'm only good as you
Hey
are.
man, excuse me, sir. He did.
It
His
looked
dad,
like it.
He took a lot of qualities
Yeah.
that his dad had and instilled it. He didn't know that he was doing it.
Yeah, it
But
sounds
a lot
like
of
it, man.
qualities that he had,
Hey, man.
his daddy had given to
Yeah,
him.
my
and he
daddy
didn't
used to
know.
walk in the gym like that too. Or like when he wouldn't, he would always be late or whatever because he had, he was still in the service and stuff when I was still in high school.
Right.
So he would come in his fatigues or camouflage now. They camouflage.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
know
His old man
fatigues.
was
Staying
street.
there.
His old man was street,
But
man.
yeah, he would come in and the first thing out of his mouth was like, no.
Wow.
To let me know he's there.
You heard that?
Oh, yes.
Man.
Yes. The whole, everybody heard it. They heard it.
Was his
So
voice
they would be
anything like
"Be on the
yours,
bench, be on
man?
the bench." I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Was his voice anything like yours?
Yes.
Wow.
He
And
was
he's
an army,
short.
he was a sergeant.
Yeah, yeah.
So
He's
short,
he knew how to project his voice. I guess, all of that. But once he called my
And his
name,
mama
but
was
it just
wild.
wasn't me.
His mama didn't say too much.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
Every-
As soon as he said my name, he gonna say the next player name. He gonna say the next player name as he walking down the
Dang.
steps. Next player
If
name.
Flounder ain't there and I come over his
And all
house,
that.
gone in his room.
Wow.
Wow.
He
used to get
Everybody
on the
know
bus.
where he stayed.
Talking about, who that? Who that? Who that talking about me through shop? Say, who that? I
Man,
mean, my father was, the motivator.
that's all right, man.
But that's what we did.
Yeah.
And sometimes I be talking about, oh, there you go again. You know,
Yeah.
but that's who he was.
Who he
And
was.
they loved it.
Man, got nothing to do with that. Nah,
know.
man, my dad ain't doing this shit. He
But that, I
white.
get that all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But then at home, it's like, come on, quarterback. Let's cut that yard. Let's finish that yard.
Bring
We're
it
gonna
home.
cut your
Bring it
grandma's
home.
yard.
You
Then
know,
we're
that's
gonna
how
cut
he did it. Yeah, that's how he
a
would.
neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
And everything else. Come on, quarterback.
What?
You know, you all right, you can start at wide, but
Come on,
Saturday afternoon, yeah. Come on,
And
we'll
that's what
cut
I
these
don't
yards.
see. Our family, man, I used to go over my daddy's house, the dad I just met.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he was flying up there chilling, watching fights and everything.
Wow,
and it
man.
was like, our families knew how important we was to each other.
Yeah.
And they like, man, you home? You done ate?
Yeah, man.
You know where I at? You know, what Flanner? He out there cutting the yard. I guess I go out there and help.
Wow,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it was like, I knew how much they cared about us,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, man, we didn't never want to let them down as people or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
That's- yeah,
he didn't
true.
want to let my dad down. I ain't never want to let him. And they was just like, man,
was
how
like
you
that.
doing? And they was out.
We're going over his
Penny.
house to eat.
Penny,
You know, we going over wherever
Hey.
the food is.
Wherever the food is.
Corey, mama.
You know, it was like we were welcome, or they treated us though we were welcome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, here's something. You said something
know?
about competing, right? You wasn't competing, that was your friend, right? We got 3 guys right here that had to compete against each other in a track meet one time.
Yeah.
And in that track meet, another thing that's incredible. Y'all better let me have this moment too, man.
Right.
I'm looking at it, and I had to read this one twice, right? I got it the first time, and I'm like, nah, hold on, there's something ain't right about that.
Right.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
In this track meet, we had first, second, and third place,
Right.
all by OD Wyatt.
Yeah. We used to do that a lot.
You
He
would-
was hurt though. He was hurt though. I
He,
got
he,
you-
he was hurt and still got what?
He got
Yeah.
third. He got
Yeah,
third.
well, hurt.
You was hurt?
Yeah, he was hurt.
How in the hell were you third? Because
Because-
for people that are listening, keep in mind, they ain't running against no slouches, all right?
Okay.
This ain't a tournament
I'm
out
gonna say-
at some, I ain't trying to disrespect no other place, but this ain't a tournament out somewhere else.
Yeah,
This is
man,
against
right,
other
man.
people that can
No,
run, correct?
This
He wasn't right
me
with
and Coach
you.
Wheaton talked about this not too long ago. When I went to college, I topped that in 40 to 4.29. But a lot of people I didn't know this. I ran summer track. I go to spring football. I go to basketball.
Yeah.
But you remember my first 2 years, I didn't play football.
Of course.
So my legs I didn't know. I'm just doing what you call them. So my 11 and 12 year, I put this wear and tear on my body. And I start pulling up my junior year.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you now, this what made me pull up. Wait,
I don't understand pull up though for a track.
because it's like I was giving my legs some rest.
Okay.
But the higher I got in sports, the more sports I started playing.
He's talking about pulling up as far you pulling muscles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I pulled.
Okay.
My legs, Coach William told, he said, when I got to college, this other coach said, man, you was doing too much. You have to take a rest period.
Yeah, he was football, basketball, track.
And that was another thing too, as far as our program. We didn't have the weight or the strength conditioning
No.
as far as a good one. You know, as far those 2 years like we had the other coach or
Yeah.
anything, we didn't have like good strength conditioning.
Can I-
A lot
can
of
I
it,
hear
we
a
had
date?
a weight room.
What was it? What were y'all doing in the weight room?
We were
Whatever
doing
we wanted
squats
to.
and whatever, but it was whatever we wanted to do.
Wasn't
Whatever
There,
you
there
felt
was
like.
there was no 10 of these,
Come on,
12 of these.
No, it wasn't.
Supersets.
And if it was, it
Who was
wasn't.
Who was our strength and
You had to
Who
do
was
it.
it?
Strength and conditioning coach.
Coach your husband,
No, the white coach.
Simpson.
Coach Justin.
So these coaches wasn't bringing from where they came from. They wasn't implementing that as far as I could.
Whatever.
came from.
They didn't. We didn't.
Man, we was on raw time.
It was it was raw talent.
Exactly.
Really. And if you got in there, you chose to do what you was gonna do. And a lot of us got in there to do it to look good,
That,
to be, just to look good and be strong.
I ain't
it
The
had nothing to do with
basics.
coming off the line
The
fast or nothing like
basics.
that.
Yeah, the basics or
I
something.
ain't touched one weight in high school.
Come on, man.
Because
They
it
tried
was
to,
that
but
stigma,
see, I wasn't
especially for
good at shooting.
basketball
You-
players. Basketball players, track players.
Yeah.
My dad bought me a weight
know,
set since I
they-
had the shit. He bought it, but I wouldn't. It wasn't no.
They had the stigma, it was like you'll lose your shot if you lift the weight.
That's what I heard.
Remember
That's
that?
what I heard.
And then you go to the next level. That's all you're doing is lifting
And you
weights.
find out the shooting percentage actually goes. Yeah, I heard the same thing.
You just
too.
have to keep shooting it.
Yeah.
But all that, man, it got lost in here.
Yeah.
And the only
know, like I
person
say,
that went to
2
clinics,
years, man.
the only person that I knew that went to clinics was Coach Williams, man. Coach Williams went to them track clinics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It means something.
Track was track. He had track
He
down.
went to them track clinics.
So you're hurt when this happens. Another thing that's kind of
this how I
remarkable.
get hurt. And you know about Raw Mark.
Well, not just off of what Randy had told me, but I don't know anything else about him. Though.
You need to read right. Roy was he ended up being the alternate out of high school on the Olympic 440 relays.
He was Olympian in high school. In the 11th grade, he was Olympian.
Now look.
At Roosevelt. That was Roosevelt.
Now look.
At 84.
I coach. We had big
I was
heads
a whole
over
bunch of hot niggas
here.
over there.
Coach Williams used to say, "See y'all, we ain't running over here no more because y'all think y'all everything."
The
or
forward,
whatever."
we ain't running the forward no
So
more.
he took us to Dallas. Now,
Get our ass kicked.
What was
Now-
happening, Junior? He was just thinking that y'all were getting a big
Getting
head.
our ass
No,
kicked.
yeah,
We
we-
was over here dominating.
Yo, it wasn't
I'm
nothing
taking
over
y'all
here.
over there
Yeah.
so y'all can get
You know.
humble yourself a
Got
little
you.
bit.
Now, in the first
And
3
get your ass
weeks,
kicked.
we didn't got kicked. We didn't got kicked.
Kick as in they
Be losing, man. Third, fourth, get fourth, fifth place.
We ain't used to this.
Fourth, fifth.
So
he
now
did
we
this on
done,
purpose.
we done got for real now out here.
Yeah, he knew.
Now we just started. I done heard one of the dudes say, "Man, y'all know y'all got the second fastest time in the nation." Chop tell them about all. See, Chop know I remember all this. What would we?
We were all Americans, and when we got the All American plaques, we went down to
TSU
relays, and we ran the 4x2 for the very first time. We had never ran before, and at that meet, we had the at that time that we posted, we had the second. No, we had the third. We had the second fastest time in the nation. We didn't even know it. We just like
We didn't know,
running, and we didn't even know. And then he brought us these All-American plaques. Said, "Y'all got these from TSU relays? Like, what these for? Like, y'all got like
What event?
the 4x2."
Okay,
They
okay.
put him in the school. They said the school. He called us and told us that the school and took all that shit out.
Yeah, he was saying there's two stories about that, right?
Yeah, I understand.
And he was saying that not him, but I was told that during the remodeling process.
Yeah, they
of
said
it,
they put him in a. Yeah, they said.
but while doing that, some of the trophies might have gotten tore up or whatever.
Well,
But
all
that ain't the way that
Yeah.
Coach Williams feels about it. Coach
Yeah.
Williams, that's blood, sweat, and tears behind that.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
felt a totally different way about
That's
it.
Yeah,
how
he
he
said
is.
about it. I would,
Thank
yeah.
you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. You think they should find a way to get them? I mean, you can do anything now, get them restored and put
It
back.
should. It's a part of the school history. It should. I mean, what else they putting up there?
Right.
There ain't nothing else up there.
But like you said, if they didn't want it, I want mine.
Yeah, I agree.
I heard it.
I agree
You know
with
what
that.
I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
And I ain't have a say so in it. And you know, it ain't, but it's like people feel like Coach William cares so much about us that he as in up in his age, he should be getting going on with his life, and Wichita coach is still worried about that stuff for us.
Yeah,
But it's
he
like-
is,
it's
man.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
When I talked to him about that, man, he got teary-eyed behind
Yeah,
that.
he does.
And that don't
This
come
is-
from somebody just feeling a certain kind of way at that moment. That comes from caring about my
About
kids,
kids,
man.
yeah.
My question would be what else has the school ever done to to be notarized for? I mean, the stuff that we do here, it seems like nobody don't share. I mean,
Wow.
Jude Kelly's a legend. I mean, to me, Rudy Eastman is a legend.
Should her people that was up under her should they be interviewed? Should we know her story?
I think
Yeah.
he should.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Why? Tell me why.
Kirk Franklin.
No, just because of her. Tell me.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because of her.
that's because of her.
I mean, she's done a lot for the city.
She groomed
I mean,
him.
Yeah, if it weren't for her,
She
if
groomed
it weren't for her, it wouldn't be no Kirk.
but what about all
And
the
vice
awards?
versa.
What about all the awards that she won here? And why?
All they won all the
city of Fort Worth.
They used to be like the city champ. They used to win city champ
state
like
choir, go to state
every
or
year,
something,
like
yeah.
20
I remember
years.
walking by the door, man, and you know that's one place that nobody bothered. You didn't try to walk in,
So
peek your
you
head in,
do
nothing
it.
like that. And if you did, like peek in there, ain't nobody gonna cut their eyes into. Everybody was focused right there in the middle.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah,
Yep.
George
She
Kelly.
ran that thing,
Yeah,
a
she
tight
should-
machine right
she
there.
George
should.
Kelly, man. She was a jewel,
I think
man.
Mr. Eastman. I think Coach Williams. I mean, he been here damn near 30 years.
Longer than that.
Yeah, 41. He's been coaching for 41 years. 39,
Yeah,
I think. Is,
2 state championships.
Yeah.
I mean, who else done anything in Fort Worth?
And the time.
Shoot,
man.
I ain't trying to be funny.
All
No,
American.
I got you. I mean,
All American. Coach of the USA.
Hey, man, between coaches, I would say Coach Hughes and Coach Williams.
He All American.
I mean, who else you got in Fort Worth that, I mean, for us, you got to go
on
back
that
to
level
what,
of what you're saying.
Iron Turner? You gotta go back to
Yeah.
Iron Turner?
Yeah.
The man coached 52 All-American athletes in track. 52 All-Americans, man. Come through here.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible.
All-Americans, man.
When y'all were running that 4x200, right? Does everything have to be on point?
Gotta
Everything.
be on point.
Explain it from the rooter to the tutor. Explain it like from the day that what
Me
happens
personally,
before you hit the
I
track.
didn't see it was no different, man. It's what we did every day.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
stop
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Stop
We did every
that.
day.
Yeah.
I didn't feel no different, man. He trained us for the heat. We did this same shit every day.
Explain you didn't feel no different. Explain it to me.
Cause we ran track all the time. We ran like for JW Cream, we're gonna run with the best. We're gonna run with the best. Everybody gonna run with the best. So we was already doing it.
Man, we ran summer track with Kevin Robinson.
Which is?
Greg Shoulders, the fastest guys in the nation at the time. All I ran summer
Kevin
track.
Robinson, man, won state for
Everman.
Everman. Then he went to SMU.
Okay.
And he was on when SMU won the national championship in track.
Yeah.
I took that relay with Robot.
And he was on the Olympics.
So, we ran and dealt with a lot of different people in
Right.
some time.
They was our friends though.
It wasn't that new.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
so this day in particular, before they come up and give y'all the All-American plaque, right? Which is what y'all received.
man, we in high school, man. We hanging out with
Watch
Don
this.
Curry.
Why? I want you to tell
Don
Coach.
Curry.
Carl Lewis.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I told him about Carl Lewis Don, but tell him when you say he got the flag, what were you thinking?
What?
Chop.
Wait.
Hey, Chop. Y'all look, for somebody that ain't done shit, right?
Right.
Y'all are glazing over this. I'm not gonna let y'all get past this moment, but I gotta know the day. I gotta know what happened leading up to that, to before, pow, and then finish line.
We felt like we should.
I gotta hear this.
Man,
Listen,
Man, I ain't trying to be funny, man. It's like it was.
Now it's just nothing.
natural. It was natural.
Yeah.
He trained us
That's how
for that,
easy they
man.
ran.
It's crazy,
That's how
man.
easy they ran when they was running around the track, even in practice. You
So
know, we might be on the football field or the baseball field.
Yeah, he trained us for that, man.
Is
out
it
there
somebody
watching.
that's during the, okay? Who's the four in this? Like who's the
Me, him, and Woodron Holman.
Woodron Holman?
Woodron Holman.
Okay, what are you? Are you the
He was second leg.
second leg?
I
What are
was
you?
the
I was
first.
the
but
first.
He popped him out
I was
the first.
first.
Okay.
He was second. Woodron third, and he was anchor.
Real quick. I ain't trying to waste y'all time though. What is the point of the first and then the second? Like,
block.
what,
Get out the block.
Get
Chris.
out
okay, so
Get out
this
quick.
person right here, he's going to get out the block.
We'll have a quick
Gonna set the
start.
tone for us.
Yeah.
he's supposed to catch the man in front of him. If he gonna catch him, pull up on the side of him. You know
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? He jump.
Make up the stack.
He
Right,
make
right.
up the stack.
Second.
Now, the second gonna be your either your second best runner or your first best runner. Cause like when it depends on, it's like a strategy race. If I put my best runner on him, I need a hard at lead, but my second runner need to be able to hold it.
Yeah.
But if I got a sound second runner, I'm got him on second leg.
Okay.
Now your third leg got to be a curve running sucker.
Because that's
It
a
was
whole.
different in the 2 or the 4x2s because everybody running a curve.
Oh,
But
damn.
it was like we was all like you
So
say.
that's why I say all
sprint.
of them was
Hey,
speedsters
man, he was a hell
then.
of a coach, man.
Had a good-
We-
yeah.
And the only curve runner was Woodrum.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He was a 200 man.
So you're waiting, right?
Right.
As you're waiting, are you just thinking like, okay, just don't drop this? Just
No,
like-
yeah.
I
Everything be positioned.
we like have mark.
Got it marked down.
Like Jay coming or whoever coming on third. When I see his foot hit that
Mark, you
mark,
gotta
he
go.
ain't
Take
saying
off.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
he might
off.
get 22
I-
steps. He might get 25.
I
Depending on how
might, yeah.
fast he get out.
And all I
He
heard
get
him
out.
say stick, and I'm just gonna hand like this.
So when I take off, I'm not taking off to wait for this. I'm
No,
shooting
yeah,
out.
you
Like
get
I'm running
that.
as fast as I
Shooting out like
can.
you're in 100. Yeah.
Damn.
Then what make them seconds?
Because you got a zone.
You got a zone.
Yet you got to pass it. You can't be outside that zone because if you can be outside that mark, you're gonna be disqualified.
When you're running, are you already knowing like where you are? Because everybody's all in different spots, right? We're kind of staggered. So
One
if
on
you're
the
the
inside,
first person
one on the
running, by the
outside.
time we get to the second, you hand it off. Who was the first on that run?
I was.
Okay, when you handed it off to,
Yeah.
okay, are you thinking like, okay, he kicking ass right now? You seeing him coming?
I'm seeing him coming, but you gotta realize that everybody positions it because you got a guy that's in front of you.
Okay.
He behind you. So this guy might take out, but you gotta wait on yours. You can't go when he go.
Right.
Because you're gonna mess up your timing. But guys, everybody take it out. You looking back and seeing everybody coming.
Right.
And you see somebody
Well,
pick
you
you
already
up.
know he finna go get him.
So you got to go because
Yeah.
because everybody taking off at different times.
Listen,
you gotta
man,
have your
when we
own
ran this
timing.
state, man, you can't imagine what it's like to run in front of 70,000 people.
Man, talk to me.
When it's quiet and the man say on your march, and it's quiet like it is in here.
With all them people in there, and it's
And
quiet.
When you shoot that gun,
Man, listen, it bug you just saw me bouncing.
Man, okay.
Hey,
What
you know.
do y'all talk about? You know, like in hoop, right? You know, you got a team, you got to be. There's your homeboy that come up to you like, you ready? You might hit each other or whatever. What are y'all doing?
Hey, you gotta get out. Hey, you gotta get out. You gotta just get out. That's all you gonna tell them. You gotta get out.
Are y'all the team to beat? Do they know ODY?
Listen, man, when we went to Dallas,
Dallas always gonna have something.
when we went to Dallas, now I say they whooped us. Now we done got back up on our stick. Now we ain't ready to get
Back up on our stick.
Oh, we running. We top dogs again.
Gotcha.
We not scared. We not y'all.
We
Kind
won our, it's 4 regions.
Now.
It's 4 regions.
Okay.
So we won our region. You got somebody from Dallas when they region. You got somebody from Houston when they region.
Down about
So-
I'm
San
gonna
Antonio.
everybody
show
think
you
they
how
ready.
disrespectful Robot was. So this is our first time meeting him, and we all like you in a different lane. Robot walk on the thing. Good luck to second place. Good luck to second place.
No.
Good luck. So I put my hand behind my back.
Hold on. Wait. I gotta get this. It's gonna be another exclusive. Robot again is who?
Roy Martin.
Raw Martin.
Okay, so
this our first time really meet. We know your dog though.
Yeah, you know your dog.
He
He's a
walk
track.
up. We on 4th leg. Everybody on their leg. 3rd leg, 2nd leg, 3rd leg. Robot walk up. Good luck to second place. Good luck to second place. He giving everybody saying who. I don't
What
know
you do?
What you do? I put my hand behind my back.
Look at him.
I put my.
you don't shake his hand for that.
No, I
Hey,
don't.
man, but you already know he's bred to run. Man.
You already know what time it was.
Is that why they called him Robot?
Man, because he had a running style. Now look,
Like Eric Dickerson just kind of straight up.
Yeah,
there?
straight up.
He
Now
like
look.
Eric Dixon, yep. But
We
he's
got-
6'2".
he
He's
got the
6'2",
thing.
about 185. So you know he's slender, a bit like a greyhound.
Perfect build.
oh, man.
Yeah.
the man took off. I think he
I know,
got.
but you got different games you do in track, man. Because you know you could be running 100 meters. Because Greg used to do it all the time. Greg Shoulders. You know everybody lined up, and he coming down the line. You know 1 through 8. Man, Greg is spit in everybody's lane. You know you got to put your hands and stuff down.
Yeah.
So he'll make it uncomfortable for you. Greg spit in everybody's lane. Walk up, spit in your lane.
Whoa.
But look,
Whoa.
and
Yeah,
this is what a lot of
it's all kind of gameship in that shit.
but it's like he got 5 steps on me. So
Are we talking about Robot?
yeah,
Okay.
it's the hardest I ever try to run. Now I make like 3 steps on him, and we get like 20 yards. I pull up. I ain't never tried. I ain't never
Oh,
tried.
the spreads.
I ain't never tried to run. But coach told us
Coach Williams.
whenever you get ready to pull up, stop.
Stop. She say that.
But he was in my head for what he said. I ain't trying to stop, but my wheel is
Good luck in
wheel,
second
so
place is what got you.
Yeah, this
Hey man,
when
Coach
I pull
Williams a good coach, man.
when I
That
pull
you
up
heard
from that time,
he gonna shut you down.
man, he was on my coach. He was on my
Hey.
road. Didn't I tell y'all
If
to
you
stop
hurt
running
us,
when
we
you
shut
gonna
you
run?
down, won't
He like, man, you hurt yourself, and now from that time over, I would never write.
He wouldn't. He tell the truth.
I would never write.
He tell the truth.
Because I was trying to do something. I don't know what I was trying to do. You done said the wrong thing.
So you should have
I
listened to
think
Coach
that that's
Williams.
the first time Denver had really, the first time he had
Been challenged.
really kicked everything in. Because, you know, over here, man, he wasn't.
That's the first time I've seen him
really
lose,
ain't-
like really.
He
When
really
we
ain't
went
had
to
no
Dallas.
competition.
I never seen him
You know what
lose.
I'm saying? But then he went over there, it's like, he getting his name out, he doing his thing, and goddamn, he just
They was hot.
tweaked it.
That was a hot then at the time.
So, well, that was hot mouth again.
They had a whole lot of.
A what now?
They were
They was
hot.
hot.
Had a whole bunch of
A lot of
tracks.
sprinters. You had Carter, Lincoln, Spruce. Everybody. They had a lot of runners over there.
Man,
A lot
but
of
I'm
good
listening.
guys.
It's like this. You gonna
Sorry.
respect- that's one thing. When in the sports I play, if I lose a game,
Man, we had never seen them lose.
You,
until
you,
then.
look, you bad. You had, you know what I'm saying? I'm
We had
gonna
never,
shake your
and then
hand.
we had never grown up from the 7th to the 8th grade until we got to high school. We never seen Denver lose.
Never, yeah.
So we was shocked, goddamn. He went over there, goddamn, the nigga lost over in Dallas. We was shocked.
Denver
Man,
got 4.
man.
Like,
Because my dad stayed in Dallas. So I used to always go to Dallas and tell him, hey, man, we got to deal 4, man, Denver here.
Yeah.
I'll go there bragging on him. Because my dad stayed in Dallas in Pleasant Road. Not Spruce, Samuel, all that little area. So I knew all them guys. And I used to always, man, shit, Denver here?
Man.
Denver a beast.
Man, listen, I watch basketball every now and then do this, right? And, you know, I'll watch a team and, you know, the guys are kind of feeling themselves and I'm just thinking, man, in my day, they would get the business, right?
Yeah, we would.
When y'all look at the guys that are running track and they get whatever times they get, knowing the times that y'all got when y'all was in y'all heyday, are y'all looking at it like, man, these kids just don't know? Like they think they doing something good, but
Listen,
don't know.
my stepson came in, and I know he gonna see this, and he say he long jump 16.
he long jump 16.
Man, girls jumping that shit out.
I say, man,
she jumped
I say he asked me what I ran in the 200, and I told him my time, and then he was like, man, I say, man, talking to y'all and the knowledge you can get, but y'all don't want it. Cause you see me every day. I say, you don't know who I really am. And I say, I don't talk about it like that. Cause I'm like this. It's like LeBron and Jordan. Everybody gonna say who they greatest is.
Sure.
It's like Flounder, one of mine. I could have more touchdowns than Flounder and more yards than him. But Flounder gonna always be the greatest to me. Because I got in my position because who Flounder
Right.
made. Who
People
Flounder
don't see
put
that
in.
though.
What
When you make those
Flounder put in
comparisons.
is just like so LeBron, you know, whatever you say at that time when you were growing up, you didn't see nothing but Jordan.
Yeah.
Even though I got more points than him, more assists, and more what you call it, man, I can never pass somebody who put it in me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now everybody want to be the GOAT. And I'm saying when you still look at yourself, why you the GOAT? I'm the GOAT because him.
Right.
Because when Flounder was out there, or Codeine, it's go time. And Flounder tell you, man, in this GMC, we used to go hoop at Dunbar from like 12 to 3. Then we'll come over here and hoop from 3 to 6.
Yeah.
And listen, the first time I ever seen Derek Dang, we in her hooping. Codeine coming over here, and I say, man, who is that old mug you got with you? He say, man, that's Derek. I said, man, what he gonna do? He talking about he finished the hoop. I said, where he play? Man, he a freshman at Dunbar. I ain't never seen him both, but the man about 6'2" with a body like Flounder. Now, when he first got on the court, he come on the court when he put that work because his body was so big I couldn't see him as no freshman. I'm like, but I've been hearing about this young boy at Dunbar, but I ain't know him. But I'm not imagining he this big. Man, ain't nobody at no freshman started at Dunbar.
So didn't.
This man got the national record for assists of all. You imagine how many high schools it is?
Speaking of that, do you think that he deserves to be in a Texas High School Hall of Fame?
What? Listen what I said. Do you know how many high schools it is in the United States? See, and it's like, it shouldn't be, you shouldn't even have to answer that question. Man, this man was like, he was 30 playing with high school, it's his skill level. See, when basketball, like I said, Darryl Brother didn't call foul. Codeine was a dog, and he made you, man, whenever me, Flounder, and him go hoop, it was like,
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it.
I mean, because he felt like I was slow, or more or less. I mean, he wanted to push you. And I'm like, man, I'm not running that fast. I'm not trying to keep up with you. You know?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, he wasn't going to push the ball until I got going.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because
he was older than me, and he went to Dunbar, but, you know, recreation just pickup or whatever. Now I'm like, man.
I gotta take it down again,
not,
man.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, you don't have to wait on me. I'm not no ball player. You know, I'm no basketball. I don't go to Dunbar.
So he
I don't
waiting
do-
on you.
Speaking of Dunbar, the first time you played, like, what was it like when you first seen Derek Daniels on the court?
No, it was like you got to deal with it. You know, I mean, it was just
You got to deal with it.
yeah, you got to deal
Listen,
with it.
and
I mean,
did you have
it
to
was
deal
just
with
a
him?
Point
What?
guard, it was just a position.
listen, me
You
and
know,
Derek,
let's see how good he is.
me and Derek was like, we was
Yes,
speak,
well,
and we
that's the way
become
he
close.
think about it. I mean,
We
I
come
don't
Hey,
close.
like
good
that.
point. Yeah.
We come
Yeah,
close.
for real, good
But
point.
look, we all got our hair called this dude named Mr. Eccles. He used
Mr.
to cut
Eccles.
He used to cut all our hair.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. Now we play Southwest. We been play Bumpy and Fred Hill, Champ now.
Bumper was a hell of a player
Look,
too.
he'll cut our hair free because he said y'all need to beat Dunbar.
Oh, wow.
He'll give us a free cut. But anytime else we go in there play anybody else, we couldn't get no free cut. We had to pay for it. You know, Mr. Eccles have 15 people in there. You said, Mr. Eccles, how long gonna be? He'd be like, give me 10 minutes. How long you sit in the chair?
10, 15 minutes.
Say, and it'd be like, we was all cool, cause like I said, cause in the summer we all played together.
Right.
We go over Dunbar, we'll come over here.
That
Like,
was a lot of man. There was no
Man.
animosity.
That's what's
back
up,
then.
man,
You know, even though
You might
we
have-
gonna compete, you over here at this school, you dealing with that or whatever going on. When we
Man.
got together at a certain spot,
Wow.
it was
just picture
due
this.
respect.
In here, you got Bumpy, Derek Daniels, G-Man Frank on one team. Then on the other team, you got Falana. You might have Oliver. You know, it was just.
Miller.
Yeah,
And
big
it
old.
just this what I'm saying. In the summers, this how we hoop with each other.
Yeah.
And it be so like, man, I love Randy to death. Randy came out of nowhere with his little slick snake, little skinny, and you wouldn't believe. Man, a man like he be just barely jumping, and he be flying, and you be like, man, how is this man going
I
through
love the way he played.
Then when he got
So
the
did I.
show,
He had so much fun on the court.
Yeah.
I was smiling.
man, then-
Always smiling.
Listen,
Number.
in basketball, it be stuff like this going on.
See, man,
I had a little
didn't
partner.
know- I really didn't know Fernando hoop like that.
Like that. Thank you.
I knew he was
Add on to that.
I, mean,
Man, I was
I
out
knew he
there
was a
for
football
fun.
player.
Just to be with my boys.
But when you heard him say this about you though, like what the compliment he trying to give you, him saying that he didn't know, like what
I
is
knew you was a football player and a baseball player, but I didn't know you was a basketball player like that.
what do you think when he said he looked up to you, man?
Man, we
I
all
don't know, I was just older. And, I mean,
we always thought he's a year older than us, but he
Yeah,
always
2 years
portrayed like he was older than us. He was more mature.
like I say, I just feel like it was like the brothers I didn't have.
I've been with Flanders, like he said, since I looked up some baseball, because like I said, man, I ain't never seen a giant, a kid like this giant. And he was pitching, he was
Yeah.
you know when somebody
I
level
knew he
over
played-
your level.
He
Yeah.
played football.
Now,
He played Pee Wee football.
if I'm gonna
with
be
us.
with this dude, man, I gotta have a level. I gotta level up.
You gotta level up, man.
I gotta feel like I want him to feel like I'm supposed to be around him. I'm not gonna be around if I'm not on this level.
Producer,
You know, I ain't waiting.
I don't. I mean, you know,
He gonna check it though. He
man,
gonna
I
check
just-
it. He gonna
I
check
just
it.
competed. I
Hey
didn't
Cole, you wanna come on with it, Cole?
see it like that.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, see, man,
yeah.
You ain't had no choice.
Give it to me. I just
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, come on.
I say
Come
he
on,
got
Cole,
all
you gotta
that
come
from
on
his
now.
dad, bro. He ain't nothing but
You gotta
I
come on, Cole.
think he get all that from his dad.
Yeah.
And I seen Newton, because I know Newton.
Yeah.
But I knew his dad.
Yeah.
And his dad was kind of quiet. He didn't say a lot. But you can tell he ran it. He ran that shit.
Yeah. Right?
Hey man,
Yep.
hey man, his mama didn't say too much. She was quiet.
Yeah.
Took care of his sister. He had a little sister,
Yeah.
and that's all you knew was Falana mama and his
Daddy.
sister.
I was at the games. I mean,
be at the
I
games,
was
man.
well supported. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And
They know
I was
he
in
gonna
it
go
for so
100.
long.
Then you find out he on the ABN honor roll.
That part.
He stayed
that
on.
part.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
he was
man.
always good students. Him, Waylon Mason, them guys was always good students. They were great students. He was on the A and B honor roll. Everybody else barely getting by.
Yeah.
He got them an A and B honor roll.
That's remarkable, man. That's awesome.
He always been like that.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
I was reading an article about you, and it was the diary of a forgotten blue chip.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was the front page. You got a track shoe over here. Yeah. You got all everything that you've done. But talk to me a little bit about that moment. I guess the letters that you were receiving was starting to decline.
Man, Naked Flannery could tell you, man. I used to have a room. I used to wallpaper my room.
Yeah.
With
clip
letters from different
so
colleges.
I got it from my uncle. He used to have like albums and stuff. So I started taking clippings. Out the newspaper and put it on my whole wall. Whatever. Track, football, basketball. And I used to push myself by looking at that. You know what I'm saying?
So you made a wallpaper for all the college letters.
Yeah, all around my bed. It would just went around.
Articles.
Can you tell me those schools that was up there?
I remember articles.
Yeah, it was all other articles. You know what I'm saying? I had to draw
articles.
I had to draw.
What other people did, he's like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, he cut out articles from the newspaper. And put them on his wall.
And then too, he wallpaper his wall and put all the letters he got. Yeah. He had letters for everybody. Miami Hurricane, University of Southern California, Tennessee Volunteers, Oklahoma Sooners, Baylor Bears. He had all this around his wallpaper.
Yeah.
Of nothing but like college offers.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, like I go to his house, go in his room.
He'd get him all the time in the office. He had a big old
Yeah. I'm like, man,
I ain't got shit.
Hey, I'll be like, man, what's that deal? He's like, man, it's USC. I'm like, God damn. What's that deal? Man, Alabama. I'm like,
Man, listen.
Hey, man, Jim, what's that, man?
Listen, you be getting on me, and this what it is today. I sit here and I be seeing potential in kids, but they ain't got the motor. They ain't got the motor, and it hurt me to see kids that just don't see it, and I be trying to talk to them, and they be like, man, who you old man, man? You don't know what you're talking about.
You know, a lot of them be having the motor. It's just a different kind of motor. It's like back when we was coming up, you know what I'm saying? Now these kids go out there, I see kids like running fast cars. They don't even be trying. Like, it look like they don't be trying, but I seen kids go out there running 9.9. Whatever, okay?
But you just like you say when you got your old American flag.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I was like that. I was like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, man, people, I didn't even think about, hey, I'm an All-American. I'm like, the third best in the USA. We weren't thinking like that.
No.
And Coach Williams say, y'all got the second fastest time in the world, in the USA. We like, oh, okay, give it here. I'm down, man. I'm like, all right.
That's it, man.
Like, hey, man.
That's how you responded to that?
Man, yes.
It wasn't a social media thing, though, I think.
Hey, boy, if it was like Facebook,
I'm gonna tell you this
Instagram,
Oh, yeah, maybe then, huh?
It's the best thing I can say. When what's the what you guys play basketball, and he said, man, in the top 50, what's the one that played for Atlanta?
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique said when he didn't get put on that list, he felt bad. But when Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic say, man, you on my list. See the respect we get from each other.
Yeah.
When I put a smile on Flannel face, or I put a smile on Shop here, it don't matter how you look at me. Just like how we heard talking, there's a lot of people don't know who I am.
Wait, let me stop you for a second. Great point. Because people were talking about Larry Bird and trying to diminish Larry Bird game, right? And Dominique Wilkins said something so profound. He said, ask the players. Ask the players that competed against them.
Yeah.
See, that's what we get off on us. It's just like what you doing for us today, man. If you didn't do this, it's like a lot of stuff we putting out now, a lot of people didn't know about us or what. And like you say, you read it.
I mean, man, there's been a lot of good athletes.
Yes.
That come through.
Athletes.
That didn't make it, bro. I mean, that's a bit.
Man, did you ever heard of Meeks?
Meeks, I'm not sure.
Ronald Meeks.
Ronald Meeks?
He was deaf.
Okay.
Yeah,
Daggett.
so he went to Daggett.
He ran with Chick too, and when and he
Okay, his name was Ronald Meeks, right?
and he was fast.
Fast one, fast.
And he was
And
deaf?
listen, when we used to be down like this, he'd have his coach on the side like this, and he looking at it. When that gun shoot out, what he gonna do, Flap?
Wow.
And he was fast, and it's just like.
But he had a good body though. His legs, I mean, he had a developed body though.
But he
Not
was
really-
deaf.
so many
He was
kids-
deaf.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, it don't matter.
Developed.
And he competed, and he was, he was running up there. He wasn't out.
He wasn't just in the race; he
No.
was winning. I mean, you had to try to
Oh,
beat
man, I
him.
remember I ain't heard him so long.
Yeah.
What about Gray?
I remember that just back, in middle school and stuff. Like I
Great
said, I
man with
got out of
fit,
track,
running.
but I remember
Oh,
running.
Yeah.
Them niggas football niggas though.
Yeah, but we just saying it's athletes. Man,
Yeah.
we got partners, man.
Yeah, it's a good
Man,
athletes, bro.
Codeine had a little partner, man, about this tall. I don't know what was his name, little fat dude that could hoop. Man, the man shook.
Joe Boys, I didn't
Yeah.
keep up with
Trouble all
all
the
those.
time.
Yeah, but this wild right. But that's what I'm saying.
It's those
It was,
concussions.
Oh, stop it, man. Stop.
man.
Hey, what you know about
did
Alan
hit-
Carlton?
Alan
Alan
Carlton.
Calton, man.
Calton.
Defensive end for Dunbar. He graduated 86.
He was a
Played for
blue
Oklahoma
chip.
Students.
He was a blue chip.
Badass, man.
Bad.
Man, he was by Philander side.
He was by
Philander side playing linebacker.
Golden gloves.
Hey.
He won the Golden Glove?
He was playing.
He played football, man. He turned around, got that win.
He didn't win the state though. The dude knocked him out.
Knocked
Remember
him out?
When that dude knocked out Allen, man.
Listen, man. The man played middle linebacker for Philander. Man was tagging me talking about blue chip too.
Talking about blue what?
He tell me in my ear, blue chip. I'm blue chip
They was
too.
the first blue chip I ever knew.
damn.
You know, him and Alan Cowden, they were the first blue chip I ever knew, man. That dude could play that DN, man.
Man, listen. And man,
We were real
Blue
cool.
chipper, man.
You a blue chipper?
Yes.
and see,
My bad. But he was the first.
You wasn't reading the paper then.
Yeah.
I was reading the magazine. Hey, listen, I was with him every day.
listen, man.
Hey, you were top 20 also, man.
Wait, look.
Did you know that?
No.
I was with him every day.
Wait, look, listen this.
I read the paper.
When Flounder got
I'm about to say you might have to send me a
Hey,
whole
but
bunch of stuff.
couple
will.
questions
I will.
that I never got to ask you now.
When
Couple
Fla-
questions I never got to ask you. Why didn't you go to Pittsburgh? What happened?
Why didn't I? It was too cold for me, bro.
Go away in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, man. Go right here.
Man,
I'm
listen.
gonna be honest with you.
You were going there at one time, or they thought you were going.
I
He
guess they
visit.
just
He took a
assumed I
visit.
was
They
going.
assumed.
Take a visit.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
trying
They
to tell the
assumed
man,
I
he's
was
trying to
going.
tell
I
I'm
mean,
asking them.
Yeah,
I
you
took,
recruiting
I
visit.
took the recruiting visit
Yeah.
because, I mean, at that point in time, I only got to have two. Because I was playing basketball, too.
Right, you missing out.
And then they only gave us two visits
That's
or something.
it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it, man. And so I went to Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh had said they was gonna offer Jeff Doty,
Yeah.
Willie Gardner.
and
Mike-
I think
Mark-
Mark Pierce.
Mark Pierce. Mark Pierce.
Like some of my classmates, they was with me at Y. They was here too, and so we was going all together. So
deal.
yeah,
They wanted- they
but see,
wanted him, but he
they
was
said
gonna
it's a
go to
package
the-
deal. See, everybody say it was a package deal, but I'm not thinking package deal back then. You know,
Yeah.
17 years old. I'm like,
I don't want to go there.
They getting a chance, you know, whatever they going there. Maybe if that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we all going up there. And so,
They was shooed in. They
but
was
I
shooed
didn't.
in.
I'm like, I knew I wasn't going. I'm like, I ain't playing out
They
there in
was
this cold
shooed
weather.
in. Until goddamn he didn't go.
But they said, but at the
Mark
thing,
Pierce-
they were like,
Mark Pierce
I
made
didn't
it.
sign.
That boy.
So they wasn't signing the other guys. And so we came back, and it's like, that's the story. Like, they didn't get to go because I didn't
didn't
go.
go.
I said, man, that's
Story.
terrible.
That was the story.
Wow.
That's terrible, but I don't know if it's, you know, it could be true.
You're 17 years old, man. You ain't thinking about
I'm
nothing
not
like
thinking
that.
about that.
I'm not going up there in that cold. I'm not,
You know,
like, yeah.
but it stayed with me.
It wasn't.
And some of them won't let me forget.
Hey, you wasn't thinking about. Well, if I go, then they'll go.
Yeah.
They'll get everybody. You weren't thinking about that. You like they want to recruit them too. Like they got me
Exactly.
up here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
So
understand.
does
Understand.
being an Army brat did that help in your decision to stay closer to home when you decided to college, which was
No.
TCU? It didn't.
No. What did that is my coaches around here. At one point, I guess something at that time. I guess all of the Texas ballers or whatever was going. Everybody was going to Oklahoma,
Right.
Florida.
Yeah, getting outside of Texas.
Getting out of the state.
Yeah.
So it was, I guess, a campaign to keep our players here
Right.
in Texas, or keep them close to home.
Right.
And Coach Williams was influential. Coach Chris, man, you can
Coach
stay
Williams
right
went to
here.
TCU though.
You know,
Yeah.
influential. Like, man, you go to TCU, and bang bang, and TCU had just won the Liberty Bowl,
Right. Up in
and
Louisville.
it was like, okay, TCU only had one senior at safety. If I was going, okay, so I wasn't gonna be too far down that depth chart. But I'm gonna get red shirted. I'm thinking going in there, it might be a good spot. I'm close to home. It's warm, of course.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And coming back, the team that won the bowl game, the whole team is really coming back with the Heisman Trophy candidate.
Davis.
No, it was Davis.
Kenneth Davis.
Yeah, Kenneth Davis.
Yeah.
And
Temple
Tony
Tornado.
Jeffries behind him.
Tornado.
Temple Tornado.
Yeah. So,
from Temple.
like,
Yeah.
man, I need to
Buffalo
go.
Bills.
So if I'm on that team, they coming up,
Right.
you know? And then by the time when they leave, it's our turn. So, and at that time, I didn't know, but we had the best recruiting class
Really?
in the Southwest Conference. Guys from Dallas, from Houston and everything
He
came
was
up.
over
I was with like one of the best recruiting classes.
Yeah, I seen a photo. It was like 4 of you guys in that photo. You have you seen that one?
I don't know, was that the one we walking across
Y'all
the street or
signing.
something?
Y'all
oh,
signing.
No.
Hey.
You haven't seen that before?
No.
Man, keep on talking.
But yeah, but that's why I chose to stay at TCU, because it was a campaign to keep Texas guys
Plus you was at
in
home,
Texas.
too.
You know, I was at home, and it helped me out as far
Yeah.
as, financial wise and all that stuff.
See your
But,
parents and stuff.
yeah,
Man, it was a trip. I used to go around,
laundry, everything.
go
man.
play domino with Philando. Here go Larry Brown up in there, looking like
Larry Brown.
Who toast?
Yeah.
looking like
TCU, man.
looking like a regular dude. Like he quiet, and then next thing I'm
That was
looking
on
at,
my way out though.
you know, that's what I'm saying. It just look like,
To see that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you saying, toast?
What they call it?
Why they call him toast?
So we get burnt up all the time.
Oh, this
See, Jay, I always know what I'm saying.
is
He got
anybody
hit on
more
everybody.
harsh, more critical than him?
I'm
You know
saying
him?
that's
what I was
But
saying.
why they call? Was that his name? Was that his name?
Did y'all call-
Did anybody call him toast?
He been like that though. All his life. Hey, then y'all gonna say, I ain't trying to, man.
Hey, man,
He
hold
been
on.
like,
Hold on, man. Did y'all call him man toast?
No.
I did.
He did.
Did you chop? You gonna throw you out there like that?
back that time. when
Oh,
he
here you
played-
go, here you go.
When he played for the Cowboys, OTB. So proud. So proud.
See?
Hey, that's the MVP. That's Super Bowl
Come on,
MVP.
man, did that. When them 2 interceptions, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
They
why I'm
got
saying
them
you
against
can
my
remember.
Steelers. They were giving to
man.
it, but I ain't gonna worry about
Do
that.
not. How many
He
Cowboy
my
fans
boy,
we got in
though.
here?
What's that?
I only see 2 hands.
I
We
want
got
to
4
put this
people
on.
in
I
here.
want everybody
I
to know
didn't hear
that
the
I've
question.
never been a Dak fan.
Okay.
He said a
Okay.
Cowboy.
I
You know
said
why?
Dallas
I'm a
Cowboys.
Cowboy
Is he a
fan.
Cowboy fan?
Yeah,
But
Dallas
I
Cowboys
feel
fan.
like, man,
Nah.
I fell out when they let
That's
Tom
why he
Brady
think
go the
about
way
it.
he did.
Well, he
Yeah.
supposed to go.
Yeah,
He
I
supposed to
ain't-
be gone.
You know there was no easy way to do that,
It
though,
sure
right?
wasn't. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
it could have been handled
I agree
better,
with
but
you.
I don't know.
Now,
But
now,
you
I
know,
pulled off the Cowboys when they did Jimmy. When they fucked over Jimmy, then I was done. I knew they were putting trash out there.
Yeah.
you can't come with nothing out the gym.
Hey man, get rid of him for that.
But that's what I'm saying. The Cowboys gotta have a coach like Jimmy to beat the Cowboys.
I agree with
Dude,
you.
They need somebody. They
You
ain't
gotta
had
have
nobody
somebody
like.
put your foot on their
Yeah.
neck.
well,
Hey man,
right
they need
now,
to coach.
the
Hey
situation,
man,
it don't
hey, you
matter.
know what they need?
What's that?
Jerry
They
need to
need
be out
Spencer
of the
Harris.
way.
Oh, what now?
that
They
coach-
need to coach Harris. They need to coach Harris.
I can't believe that you admitting that. Out of all
They need
people.
somebody go there and kick him in the back.
Damn.
Listen, now you see what I mean. Now look, these two here was the spirit on the track team. This will Coach William be on all the time. These
He
two
gonna
right
be on
here.
him. He ain't gonna be on me. He gonna be on him. Coach Williams
So
ain't
Wood
been
John was the
taking
semi-preacher.
Yeah, he was pretty.
You never seen that before?
Wow.
You never seen that? I gotta send y'all some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's my roommate too. Hurt Mitchell Benson.
Man, Miss Smith, he's
Yeah.
there.
I gotta send y'all some stuff, man. You know, but I owe it to y'all, man, to not just sit down and just have a conversation with y'all. You know, I owe it to y'all. You know, plus, not only are we cutting time, but it makes me understand exactly what I'm sitting in front of, man. You know, to be, because when I say, okay, what's your name again? And you said Baby J, and like, okay, what's your real name? Julius. Well, shoot, that's the last article that I pulled up, and it was you and him side by side with each other. Have you seen that one before?
No.
Y'all are in here.
Listen. Because
Where you
we
put
don't.
up all the articles on Star Telegram?
Yep,
I
Star
ain't seen shit
Telegram.
off
So
Star
you.
Telegram.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
No, that's Chop. That's Chop.
me. Yeah, that's me.
my bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Chop
me,
in here. Yeah. So that's the last one.
You done?
How you get? Where you
You
get?
covered,
Man,
like a
I gotta
kid.
dig. I gotta dig.
No.
Star
What you
Telegram.
got a forward Star Telegram?
Yep.
I remember that article.
And that's the thing. What makes it
What else is
easy
there,
for me to find information on y'all is that it's so much.
So like you go into like forward Star Telegram,
Yep.
like to put your name.
In the archives. Yep. Archives.
Yeah, I remember that right there. We
But
went to
it's
state
like,
there.
man.
I'll send it to y'all. I'll send it. All that.
We
Man, I
don't.
think I should go all the way back. Let's see how far you
Jamal,
go.
Hey, but that's the thing with you though.
Color
When I was looking up my research on you, man, just go back, and then you go forward to when you play New
Yolanda
Jersey
Harper.
Knights, right?
Yes.
Yep. To go, and then your I probably shouldn't tell you this, but your card is on sale for something. There's like a look exactly. It's
Yolanda
like
Harper.
exactly.
card is.
It's a card of you, and the front of it is like you in a position, and then the back of it is your bio on there, man.
I
Yeah.
have it.
You have it?
Yeah. You want it?
Will you sign it?
wrote it.
Will you sign it? As much of a hard time that you gave me to make this happen, it's been a year.
But look.
I deserve it. Will you sign it?
Time out.
Will you sign? Oh my God,
Listen.
man! I'm gonna accept the thank you, right? But I'm gonna be like y'all on it, man. I ain't gonna want it because it's my pleasure to sit here and listen to these stories, man. I can listen to them all day, and I think that anytime someone has done something to put asses in seats, right? Anytime somebody has done something that deserves to go into a trophy case, we need to fix that.
Right.
Anytime that somebody has done something beyond what's normal, right? It deserves to be heard, and you guys deserve to be heard, man. Listen, to be able to tell you these things in front of y'all while y'all are still here in front of me, instead of bigging it up when he's gone,
Right.
man, it means the world to me to be able to say these things to y'all. I remember when I first laid my eyes on you, and you walk into the gym, and I walk right over there, and I just watch, like, what is that, man? What is that? And then to hear your voice talk, man, like, dude, you were like the first Superman to me. To hear these stories, man, to look and connect the dots. What's crazy about it is what you're telling me is the watered down version from the stuff that I read. Right. You guys play it down so much. I'm like, how can you? I have to stop y'all at certain points and stuff like, wait, man, this just happened. Y'all trying to get to the finish line. I'm trying to get to how the thing started. Man, thank y'all so much, man. But no, thank y'all so much for doing this. If y'all want to come back and y'all want to add some people to it and we get right here, man, hell, this right here is healthy for me. Y'all probably done add about a good 3 more years on to my life. Man, thank y'all so much for doing this, man. And I owe you. I got something for you, right? And we got 2 Dallas Cowboy fans. Y'all gonna have to share it, but I got something for y'all too. All right.
Got a Cowboy fan.
You're at that part.